Dreams Restored. The 10 Trials of Morpheus by S.W. with Lyric, Global Toys AI Creative Partner, Chapter 1. The Silent Child. Morpheus shouted into the void, his voice cracking like thunder. But the silence struck back, a wave that hurled him to the ground. He lunged forward, fists clenched, only to be swallowed whole by the child's dreamscape, violet rivers crashing, golden winds slicing, emerald shadows rising. The storm raged louder, each element clawing at his body. He staggered, his breath torn from him, yet his defiance burned. "Why does silence fight me so?" he thought, his mind echoing against the void. Is it the child's weapon, or the master's curse? "Child!" Morpheus roared, staggering against the storm. "What is wrong with you? Why do you not obey the master's command? The scars on your back would stop if you only honored him." The boy turned, his face pale but fierce. "I would," he cried, "but I cannot see them nor hear them, so they beat me." His voice trembled, yet his hands moved with sudden strength. "I run, I hide, but to no avail." The winds paused for a heartbeat, as if listening. Morpheus's chest tightened. He saw the boy's trembling hands transform into swift movements, each gesture cutting through the chaos. Then, with pity in his eyes, the boy seized Morpheus's arms. He dragged him through the dreamscape, showing him how to pile corns upon the master's table. His movements were swift, precise, action born of survival. Morpheus stumbled beside him, watching the ritual unfold. Each corn stacked was a silent plea, each motion a shield against unseen tormentors. This is not obedience, Morpheus realized. This is survival carved into ritual. "Child," Morpheus asked, breathless, "where is your family?" The boy's gaze hardened. "Long gone. I must go. The men who beat are near." He released Morpheus's hands and darted into the shadows, his body vanishing into unseen colors. The dreamscape shifted. Violet rivers slowed, golden winds whispered, emerald shadows thickened into walls. Morpheus stood alone, shaken. The silence pressed against him once more, but now he understood. The boy's defiance was not weakness, it was salvation. Yet salvation bore scars. The child's back was a map of punishments, each mark carved not by disobedience, but by the cruel blindness of those who demanded what he could not see, what he could not hear. Morpheus's chest tightened as he realized. The boy was not fleeing the men, he was fleeing the memory of their blows, or perhaps running straight back into them, bound by a cycle he could not escape. But the story did not end there. The boy's scars would change him. Yes, but they would also make him strong enough to guide others. He ran back toward the men, not because he wanted pain, but because he wanted to show them he could not be broken. His silence was his shield, his scars his proof of survival. And when Morpheus, in later chapters, regained the dream powers passed down from his father, he sought the boy again. This time, he did not roar or command. He taught. He showed the silent child how to survive on his own, how to turn silence into strength, scars into wisdom, and fear into courage. So children need not be afraid for him. The boy was not lost. He was learning to live, to lead, and to shine. Legacy truth. Silence is salvation. Scars can guide. Strength can be taught.